It's like a deadly game of freeze tag. I touch you with my 44 mag, and you're frozen inside a body bag.
Well, that's better.
Something like, I'll put you in a funeral home with a bullet in your dome. Something like that. Okay, good. Okay, all right. Now I'm ready. That'll be the cold open. Will be Ice Cube and Dr. Dre with like, E-spins and I don't know.
Dirty old James.
old dirty James.
Old dirty James. Okay.
As long as I'm not like as long as I'm not the notorious b.i.g. Do you remember when Luke used to talk about the notorious b.i.g. because he hated him? He was always just like, Tupac's got all the talent. He's like, Notorious B.I.G. sucks. He raps like he's got a turkey in his throat. So then that's all I could ever think about when I would ever hear his song. So I'd just be like, turkey in my throat, turkey in my throat, turkey in my throat, turkey in my throat. Like that, every time I hear one of his songs, that's all I rap. Like,
I like that song.
Yeah, turkey in my throat. And I don't picture like a leg or a piece of turkey. I picture the whole fucking turkey, like a cartoon turkey with the bones sticking.
The wings pressing out on his.
Biggie, 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 can't you see? I'm gonna choke on this fucking turkey. I wish that had something to do with dome crushers, because that'd be a good intro.
Laughing at a dead guy.
I laugh at a lot of dead guys. Woo.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Untapped Table. I'm Mr. James, and with me as always is Eric Tyson.
So welcome back. It's episode four episode 4 of the Untapped Table. What we're going to be playing today is something a little bit more obscure, I guess. It's a card battling game called Dome Crushers.
Dome Crushers.
Dome Crushers. The Condome Crushers. It was a Kickstarter, I guess a Kickstarter project in 2017. I don't know a whole lot about the game. And essentially what it is
I know nothing.
I know nothing about it, but you have 2 decks of 12 cards. You each have the same cards in your decks, and you can play your cards either in, I guess, landscape, orientation, or landscape, when you put them down.
Or portrait, I guess.
And how you play your card, if it's kind of laid down in portrait mode, I guess, it means you are using it as an attack, and the attack value will add towards your total. If you're laying it down tapped or in landscape mode, you're using the ability on the card. You draw 4 cards at the beginning of your turn, and you have to play 4 cards, which ends the round. And then the game ends when one player can no longer draw 4 cards from their deck. If you use a card's ability, you get to keep that card for the next round. So It seems pretty cool. It sounds like you can play the game in about 10-15 minutes, so this may be pretty quick, but we'll check it out. But before we do that, we have to have a beverage to go along with it.
We must fill our empty, not glass steins.
I was gonna say, you can see the nice dishwasher stain on the side of the glass there, and you know what, Cascade, you're no longer a sponsor of this show because that's bullshit right there.
I think it adds flavor, even when it's on the outside.
The flavor of carcinogenic detergent inside your esophagus.
There's no better kind. What are you drinking today?
Today, because it's the spooky season, I am having Witching Hour, which is by Torque Brewery here in Winnipeg. It is a dark pumpkin ale. I have not tried it before. It's supposed to be kind of spicy, pumpkin-y, and dark. Hopefully it tastes more like that and not like a dark pumpkin that's been sitting on your front steps for 3 weeks after the end of Halloween.
Oh, yeah. Or one that makes it through winter somehow under snow, and then in the springtime slowly starts decomposing in front of you.
Yeah, the snow starts to melt away, and then you see the dark, swollen, sort of desiccated, crushed, jack-o'-lantern face.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping this does not taste like that. Yeah. So, what have you got?
I have, upon your recommendation, Jaipur Jaipur. I'm sorry.
It's probably because of the Scandinavian
Amber ale.
Yeah.
With caramel and chocolatey flavors from our own Brazen Hall here in Winnipeg.
Brazen Hall is an awesome restaurant plus microbrewery, like right inside there, and Yadapur is pretty delicious. The witching hour is upon us. Definitely the best out of the pumpkin beers I've had.
Yeah?
Definitely the best.
This is really nice.
Yeah. Let's see how the pumpkin burps taste. There's a pumpkin seed in my sinuses.
You could drink like a dropper of a carbonated beverage and produce the longest sustaining burp I've ever heard. I need to like pound back a whole keg before I can even match what you do.
We should do an episode of the Untapped table where it's like just the Diet Coke episode, because I could probably knock your hat off from across the table. Although, because it is the COVID-19 global pandemic,
I might have one coming.
And
Continue.
The Mike Wazowski. Because it's the the COVID-19 global pandemic, we need to be more concerned about aerosolizing our droplets. So I do have a belch mask here. So if I do need to put that on to protect Mr. James from aerosol generating belches, then I promise I will do that. We're not completely socially distant. We're just socially awkward. But yeah, cases are rising in our city, so I'm really happy we're able to play in person. But if things are starting to lock down a bit, we might have to do a little bit of virtual Untapped table coming forward.
This is our last in-person recording session for the next foreseeable few weeks.
Yeah, so we'll have a good time with some Dome Crushers and have a couple of beers, hang out for now, and then if we need to hunker down and do some online gaming for the Untapped table while COVID ravages our streets,
then we'll do that.
Yeah, we'll do that. Stay safe, everybody. So
that's fun too. Yeah.
All right, let's play some Dome Crushers. I'll show the box art here. It's got a big angry hippo wrecking a large ape. There's a really pissed off zombified snapping turtle on the side. Pretty sweet. All right, let's.
There's Tomatoas on there too.
Tamatoa, yeah. I ate my grandma. Out.
Oh!
It tasted like dark pumpkin ale.
And bad shellfish. I think we just randomly pick who goes first. I don't think it matters. Whatever. We could do our traditional.
Oh, we got to do paper, rock, scissors.
1, 2, 3.
I've been practicing.
1, 2, 3, go.
1, 2, 3, go.
1, 2, 3, go.
Okay.
All right.
1, 2, 3, go. Oh,
you have been practicing.
I have been. Yeah, I have.
See, I'm not sure going first is really desirable in this game.
Yeah, because then you've kind of got to have a bit of a strategy. Do you want to get your beefy attacker out there first, or do you want to use a?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
The strategies will come to us eventually, but right now I kind of flying blind here.
Yeah, if a card is attacking, you don't get it back after the end of the round. If a card is ability-izing, then you put it back on your deck for the next round. And the game is over when one of us can't draw 4 cards to start a round.
All right. Well,
this kind of tastes like I'm drinking like a beer that I would kind of like out of a pumpkin. So it's like, hey, that's a pretty tasty beer. It's a shame that you served it to me in a hollowed out pumpkin. So
like without rinsing it out or anything like that.
Yeah, it's like
hollowed.
all the stringy pumpkin flesh pulp guts are there, and you're having to slurp a delicious beer through the pumpkin. Okay, I'm gonna play my first card as ability mode. So it lets me draw a card, but it gives me -1 to my total attack cumulative total at the end of the round.
Right, so you'll see these little minus or plus, I guess, what would you call that?
Icons,
the
yeah.
attack icon or whatever, so then you know how it affects any attackers you have out there.
So the benefit I got there is I get to draw a card, but then at the end of this round it'll hurt me. think the one of the draws of this game is that because you can play it so quickly, and if you play it with someone that's familiar with the cards and how things play out in the game, is you start second guessing your opponent and anticipating what they're going to have. People will start recognizing your strategies. So even though it's a quick game, our decks are identical. The depth of strategy will start to present itself as we become more familiar with the cards. Just like the depth of the pumpkin ale that's going to burp through my sinuses as I drink it.
I look forward to that.
Maybe not.
I'm also going to lay low.
Okay.
And draw a card. Oh my god.
Okay, so and the turn is over when we have each played 4 cards. But we don't draw a card on our turn, we just carry on. Okay, well, I'm going to play an attack value. My turtle is attacking. He's got 4 strength.
Sucks to your turtle.
He looks like a zombified snapping turtle too. And there's someone riding on top of him. So these are all like kaiju-sized creatures.
Yeah, he looks like he's in a battle arena.
Yeah. Well, I think the dome is we're fighting in the dome.
I'm going to play. I don't like this. My hand, I don't like. So I'm gonna have to play Tamatoa.
Tamatoa.
Who also has a rider on top of him.
It's Moana.
Yeah.
She's up there. Okay, well, I will play Sneak Attack. Change one of your opponent's cards from attack to ability or from ability to attack. So I tap Tamatoa.
Now,
not so shiny now.
But I don't draw a card.
I don't.
Because it's already been played. I would say no because it's already been played. But I think we have to clear that up.
If an ability causes a card to switch to ability mode, its ability is immediately active.
Oh. So
any immediate effect is performed and any ongoing effect is now active. That's fucking cool.
So I do draw a card.
Yeah. Okay, that's an interesting risk-reward system because I would love to tap.
So and then if you would draw a card and you would get that +1 if I.
Okay, that is cool. I like the Dome Crushers. That's cool.
They thought about it.
That is very interesting because there's a risk-reward system on like, okay, yeah, I want to tap your card and then it doesn't do shit for you. No, if I tap your card, you get the benefit of the ability.
All right.
Or the detriment of the ability too.
I'm gonna put that there now. So I'm going to play my own manned snapping turtle.
Okay, so and you've got 4 strength there. Okay. That's a snapping ass turtle.
Yeah.
As long as there's no turtle head poking out there.
We add sound effects to our game.
No, that was a naturally generated sound effect. I don't have to put any farts in post-production because you're snapping them off.
Okay, so we're like tied, right up, because we both have a -1. We both have a 4 out for attack.
Yeah. Yeah, we are tied.
We're tied.
Okay, I'm gonna get crazy with this. Rally the crowd. Lowest strength total wins.
Lowest strength total wins.
Yeah.
But we're tied right now.
But I have a -1.
So do I.
Oh.
You got too crazy.
Damn it! I thought I could play another card because I got another -1. But I've already played 4. Damn it!
All right.
Can I just pumpkin stain my underwear?
Well, I'm going to play.
I like how we're trying to use like high-level strategy. We haven't even seen all 12 cards yet.
Lay low. A -1.
And draw a card.
And draw a card. Which doesn't really matter because I can't play it this round. But that takes me down to a 2, which according to your rules now,
you win the round.
Means I win.
That was cool. Okay, this is weird, but I think this is cool. I like this so far.
I like it.
Okay.
I like how it can.
So now
flip on a dime there.
the round ends. I lose my turtle. You're winning to nothing. Okay. Because I lost the round, I flip over my turtle. Doesn't count towards my end game win total or point total.
Right.
You're winning 4-0 right now. Okay, I'm not going to keep anything from my hand. I'm going to put it all on the bottom.
I'm going to keep my hand
Okay.
because that's the way I roll.
All right. I'm going to play my Rhino in attack mode. 7 attack. 7 strength, I should say.
It's a scorpion, but it's also a sneak attack. Change one of your opponent's cards from attack ability, or attack to ability, or ability to attack. So I'm gonna.
Okay, so, and also I get this.
Yeah.
Change one of your other cards from attack to ability or from ability
You
to
have
attack.
no
I have
other
no other
cards.
cards! You bastard! Yo, you've been using your dome
That's
to
my
crush
strategy
me.
for the night, and I'm gonna lose after this.
Oh, man. I was going to say, my skills are blinded by pumpkin ale. No, it needs more...
It's too bitter.
It's more spicy and less gourd. Like,
Yeah.
the sort of fleshy, like, body odor pumpkin taste is very upfront, as opposed to the spiciness.
Maybe if you dumped a few cloves in there or something.
I don't know. Well, I'm going to play Brace for Impact. Draw a card.
Tomatoa!
And I might as well just add that to my abilities there.
Did you know that he hasn't always been that glam?
All I remember is, I ate my grandma.
Oh.
And wasn't Tamatoa's voice like the guy from Flight of the Conchords?
Yes, Jermaine Clement.
Bo is
Fantastic.
in space.
I love that guy. Yeah.
Bo. That's the only thing I know by them. Is Bowie's in space.
The snapping turtle.
We should give them all names. Like
So that's obviously Tomatoa.
that's like Bitey or something.
Um,
He's got kind of like a skeleton face. Like he'd be like Skeleturt.
Skeleturt. Skeleturt.
Skeleturt.
I saw 2 Skeleturts humping at the lake a couple of years ago. It was really a weird.
Dude, turtles really hump.
They were in the water and they were like water dancing and like hissing and biting, but they were clearly mating. We watched this for like an hour.
Wow, that's pretty hot.
Yeah, we're turds.
You like turt porn?
Yeah. It's live hardcore turd porn.
Yeah, nothing like a hard shell. As opposed to a hard helmet. Okay, so now it's my turn. Okay, well, I'm going to play my panda as an attack. His name is...
You like playing your panda?
Give myself a panda job. It's... That's awful. I'm definitely cutting that out.
Nope.
No shit.
Nope. The joke is...
Wait, what was the name of the big-ass panda from Tekken?
Okay, let's call him Handa.
What was the name of the panda from Kung Fu Panda?
Jack Black.
His name was like Pooh or something.
Poe.
Yeah, his name was Pooh.
Yeah. His name is Pooh.
Alright.
Okay.
So he's flinging Panda Pooh at you with 5 attack.
I'm going to need your help on this one. It's the Rhino.
Rocksteady. It's Rocksteady.
But of course it is.
Yes, but of course.
It's Rocksteady.
Alright, well, let's hope I draw Bebop in the next round because fucking Pooh Panda here is not really helping me. So you've got 11 strength. I need to start tapping your shit.
Yeah, I have no modifiers, so...
Ah, and he would have had a thing that would have... Alright, okay, well, I'm going to have to play Skeleturt as an attacker. But you have to, I guess you have to play one more.
You're 9 to my 11.
Yeah. I should have said Tamatoa, damn it.
Well, I guess the strategy here would be to play another attacker because then I get all these into my point pile.
Yes, or if you want to keep that card, play it as an ability and you'll get it back. I think
I'm just going to top up my attack points for a 14.
Wow, that was devastating. And was that another Tamatoa too?
It was.
Shit. That was like a surprise burp. Like you walked in on that burp while it was changing, and it was like, oh!
That was like half burp, half me just going, eh!
Okay, I'm going to play an ability. Galvanize. +2 for each of your attackers. Each of your attackers.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, Gord. You know, I know that there's probably some craft beer aficionados out there that are going to laud this pumpkin ale as being the best of the pumpkin ales. But that's like saying you pooped your pants a little as opposed to a lot. Because you still pooped your pants.
All right. I'm going to play...
I didn't name my bear either. His name is... You can just be Yogi, I guess.
Okay.
Hey, boo-boo. I'm going to galvanize your ass.
I'm going to play this hungry hippo. Named...
Hungry hippo.
I was going to call him Tittles.
Tittles. Alright, so Tittles the hippo versus Yogi. I'm going to cut a dick hole in my picnic basket.
I'm gonna cut a dick hole in your tittle.
That doesn't make any sense, but I love it. Okay, it's tittle on tittle violence. This is the marble is between them, and they're fighting to the death. It's the hungry hippo fight, and he's flapping his hippo tail, and the big hippo diarrhea is flying on all the spectators in the Caldera Dome. That's the name of the dome. I read the backstory. There's a dome.
Mesmerize. Poo. Popu.
Poo Panda.
He's Popu. The Punda.
Eats a lot of bamboo.
Turn an opponent's attacker face down.
What? Oh,
it is out of play for the round.
You face down my tittle.
It is not lost or scored.
Okay, so he's just exiled for the round.
Yeah.
Oh, son of a. But it's not lost though, right? He goes back to.
It'll go back into your pile after.
Shit. Yeah. Okay. Grape ape. For 5.
Grape ape.
Grape ape. Oh. There's a G.
Right, I'm also gonna play Diddly Kong.
Oh.
For 11 to your 7.
So I've got 7 plus 4. That's 11.
I also have 11.
What do we do if we tie?
I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that.
Why? Oh, you still get to play one more fucking card! No, I forgot he gets to play 4! I don't like this game.
I didn't realize that.
There's a deceptive amount of depth, I think, in this with the small amount of cards that are in each deck. I really like this so far. I'm not playing well. I'm getting my ass kicked, but it's...
So I could add this to my attack, but instead I'm going to add it to my ability pile because it will also affect my attack because it is also Winnie the Pooh. I can't remember what you named him.
He was just Yogi, I think.
So that gives +2.
Winnie the Green Pooh.
2 +2 to my attackers, which that means I have 7 plus 8, 15.
All right, so you win the round. That doesn't perpetually stay on them for your cumulative total, but you win.
No, but these go to the pile.
So these get flipped down. He goes to the bottom though because you just exiled him.
Yeah, and these go to the pile. That's why I wanted to use this as an ability so that I get to keep it.
This is interesting.
But I've got a nice buffer. I'm seeing your feelings on the beer are very evident right here.
I've got bitter beer face.
Yeah.
It's not bitter. It's just like now I'm starting to get like just the uncarbonated gourd funk.
Everybody's tastes are different. I'm sure there are a lot of people that love that beer, and that's great.
Well, there's a guy on Twitter who lives in our city who's also, you know, I trust his recommendations on beer because he likes a lot of the same stuff I do. This is one of his favorite beers. Like he looks forward to it every year.
Sure.
So I now hate that fucking guy. Fuck that guy. Stay tuned at the end of the episode for his name and Twitter handle so you can flame him.
Yeah, we're gonna post his phone number very shortly.
It's not. I've definitely drank worse, but it's just not my thing. Gourd. Ugh. Even my burps are betraying me.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to play sneak attack to turn that frown upside down.
I gotta learn to play him later in the round, so if that happens again, something else will help me.
Well, see, you're developing strategy already.
All right, well, change one of your opponent's cards from ability, or attack to ability, or from ability to attack. So that's going to ability, you draw a card. I noticed that there's a nice glob of spittle on my Tamatoa.
Oh, is it my spittle or your spittle?
COVID!
Did it smell like sour pumpkin?
No, it smelled more like sour anus. Anyways, I'm gonna draw 4 cards.
I'm on my last 4 cards. So this
will be the
this is
last round, yeah.
Maui. Now it's time to eat your hind.
All right, Tittles the Hippo's coming out to fight. Mouthful of marbles, pissed off, hippo diarrhea everywhere.
Tittles the hippo. Oh, Tittles.
I was like, the episode 4 of the Untapped table is going to be like 10 minutes long because this game's so snappy. And it's just going to be like 25 minutes of poop jokes and boob jokes and pumpkin juice jokes. I would not have it any other way. Anyways, thank you for checking out the Untapped table. We're really happy with the feedback we've got so far from people that have watched the show and all of the views so far. So
yeah,
there's more to come. As long as COVID doesn't completely destroy us, there's more to come.
Yeah, and I hope you share our immaturity, or this channel's not for you.
It's not about the games. It's about the jokes and jokes and jokes.
I'm going to attack with Mattel because I have no cards to draw. So you got 13, I have 5. I can bump that up to 11 with Yogi.
I know I'm not going to be able to beat your cumulative total, but I might as well add to mine to see how it shakes down.
If I were to take...
Oh no! Is that seriously gonna happen? Oh shit! Okay, do it please, because I want this to demonstrate how cool this mechanic is.
So I flip his card to his ability. Now the lowest, the lowest
total wins. That's amazing. Okay, I'm happy that I lost on that condition because this demonstrates there is depth of simple strategy to this. This would make a great like app game on your phone too.
I've seen this card. I would have never thought of using it against
as a finishing condition.
Yeah, using it against the player who's played the card. So that's
amazing.
That's interesting.
That's really fucking cool. Okay, I'm not happy that I lost. Okay, let's put up the official total. It's now 2-2 on the Untapped table.
2-2.
2-2. So I guess we'll add up our points. So then I lose all these too because I lost.
That's
and
right.
I would retain these, but I can't draw 4 cards. You can't draw 4 cards. So the game is over.
Yes.
What was your final?
Now I add up all the attack points.
All the attack points from your, because you won every round. I did not win one round, so it's
lots to 0.
To 0. Yeah. If I had won any rounds, like let's say I won 2 rounds, you won 2 rounds, then we would add up all the attack points and determine who is the winner. I won 0 rounds, which means...
So I have 11 out of my 12 cards against nothing. That's a pretty good win.
Yeah, that's a decisive win. But I think the best part about that, though, was the win condition on the final round. The fact that you stole the final round and still added 11 to your final... Like, that could change the tide of an entire game. If we were more closely matched... And you did that in the end, those 11 points you gained in the final round may have been enough to win you the entire game if we were a little bit more evenly matched in point total.
That's interesting, like using a player's card against him like that.
And as the last play of the game too. It didn't factor here at all because I was losing every round, but could you imagine if you were behind and those last 11 points that you gained put you over the top by like turning the tables on me?
That'd be a great ending.
But Dome Crushers
is right.
All right, Dome Crushers is awesome, people. If you can find it wherever, whether you pay full price or $5 like I did at a clearance store, And this probably will only be like the third Dome Crushers video on all of YouTube, but hopefully it can draw some attention to this game. It is super cool. I recommend anyone to pick it up. Easy to play.
Give it some love.
Yeah, give it some love. It's got some depth to it. But don't buy pumpkin beer, buy Dome Crushers. Anyways, I'm Eric Tyson.
I'm Mr. James.
For Mr. James, thanks for checking out the Untapped table. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Connect with us on social media. Like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. And we'll see you next time with episode 5. I can't wait. This gets more and more fun.
We got a nice game coming up for episode 5. I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, episode 5 is going to be not safe for work. Let's just say that. All right, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.